started the broadcast.
So the live just means it's accessible? What does that mean?
So the live means that if you look at the bottom right corner, there's a links. So you can either embed the video or get the YouTube link where it's live, and you could post it on Facebook, or you could message it. So I could message it to our group, and hopefully we're like seen up there live.
Oh, cool. Yeah, it goes straight to YouTube.
And so then, like a normal YouTube video, we could just get that YouTube link, post it on Facebook.
Live.
I don't know what the lag is.
Yeah, it goes straight to YouTube.
It might be the same. And so then, like a normal YouTube video, we could just get that YouTube link, post it on Facebook.
Live.
I don't know what the lag is.
Yeah, it goes straight to YouTube.
So it's gonna loop if you have your speaker on and you're listening to it, because then what's coming out of your speaker is going into your mic continuously. So I think that's what these on the right side, like you can mute people's speakers or you can mute people's microphones if they're doing the loop thing.
So only the moderator can do that?
Can you see that?
I can see the control room icon, but it doesn't. The moderator has the ability to eject you. Wait, what? The video call is running an app that gives the moderator the ability to control your audio-video settings during the call, such as turning your camera on or off. The moderator also has the ability to eject you from the call. So I think only the moderator can do it.
So we need like an IT person to be the moderator and start the...
So I think you're technically the moderator, right?
Right now?
Okay.
Let me see if I can... So I can share controls. So I shared controls to you and Eric.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna grab a beer. So, so only the people that are presenters and like people, you know, part of viewing parties or whatever that have moderators, facilitators or whatever will be part of this internal Google Hangout, but everyone else will just get the link, right, to the Facebook Live.
Yeah, so the viewing parties won't even need to focus on the Facebook Live because they can just be on Google Hangouts and then we can mute them. The Facebook Live will just be for viewing purposes, and then they can't talk, but they can comment on Facebook for their input. Because otherwise, for the instructions that we send, it should be that either you have the privileges to view on Google Hangout, or you just go to the iTrip page and view the panel.
And then the moderator can control the cameras too, on and off, right?
Right, yeah, and the mics too.
So if I wanted to And then, okay, dial guests up, down, or off.
That's for volume.
Oh, here we go. So if I wanted to turn off Eric's camera, for example, let's try. No.
I think because Eric is also a moderator.
Oh, I see, I see. Oh, there. Oh, wait. No. I get it, though. I see, though. Okay. So potentially the facilitator in Utrecht could be like, okay, now so we can have all the cameras off and just focus on the panelists. Then when we're ready to go to live questions from the viewing parties, we can turn on, let's just say, the San Francisco people, right? Their viewing party. We turn their camera on, their audio on, and the facilitator from that viewing party can ask the question.
Mm-hmm.
Then turn it off. We can keep the camera on, but maybe turn their audio off. Then consultants answer. Like that, right? But then other questions from people who are not part of the Google Hangout, they would just ask their questions via the Facebook Live through the comments. And then we just still don't use audio conferencing because that's just going to make things more confusing.
Yeah.
And then everyone else just listen in through the Facebook Live. Okay.
I'm still trying to get Tita Marma on.
Okay. What's that?
I'm still trying to get Tita Marma on.
Okay. Did you figure it out?
Hey, Donna.
Yeah.
So you know how we have this like Google Hangout going on right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can you choose who's going to be full screen?
Yeah. So when you click on the bottom, just click on one of the people and it becomes the full screen. So if you click on Nikki or click on me, then it will be the full screen.
Okay.
So the moderator has to be the one in control of all of these things, like the main moderator, you know? Which it could be, it doesn't matter where, just somebody who knows how to direct the whole thing. I think that's the part we have to figure out, because I think this is going to work.
So, but Nikki was saying that we can make this be go directly to Facebook Live.
So the way to make it go on Facebook Live is when you put it on broadcast, when it goes live, see how it says live in the corner? Right now, there's a simultaneous YouTube live video playing.
Yeah.
That YouTube live link, you just link it inside the Facebook Live. And that's what you play. I don't know, you could try it right now. There's a link. Do you have that? Here, I'll send it to you.
I have the link. I
Yeah.
just want to link it in Facebook Live.
Oh, can't it just be the... Yeah, how would you do that? I don't know. Maybe Nikki knows. Like, you can't just put a link in it. Like, instead of Facebook Live, it's just a link to the YouTube. So they're actually watching the YouTube. They're not watching Facebook Live. I don't know. I don't know. She said there's a way you can link YouTube Live to Facebook Live. That's what she was saying.
Panel.
Oops. Shoot. Did you figure it out?
The only way I see right now, as far as that is, it's basically like posting a link.
Yeah. Oh, really? So you can't.
Facebook Live.
Hmm.
The other way is like what I'm doing right now, which is you know how what we see.
Yeah.
Basically, I'm broadcasting that right now.
Oh, okay. So you just kind of like, I see. Uh-huh.
I would just have to like manually, click, and then,
Mm-hmm.
Are you looking at the Facebook Live?
Yeah.
Yeah, you see how I'm like, okay, I'm gonna click on but then it's like literally what you see or what we see.
Mm-hmm. So
Which
then,
is not like perfect, but
yeah. Mm-hmm. Because I think we agree, right? Like, we want to utilize Facebook Live as the main viewing platform. It will just be the most accessible.
Yeah.
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 But then for the moderation part, some kind of more controlled thing like this would be helpful.
I mean, like, for example, I could. Can I mute you?
Yeah, you can. You can mute me if I'm not a moderator, because I think she made us all moderators.
Oh, okay.
Because technically I should be able to mute you. Oh, I turned your volume down though. Go ahead and talk. Yeah, see, I don't hear anything. So yeah, I can control your volume.
How did you do that?
You go to see the slider, the volume slider, and then click mine all the way down. It mutes me out. Hello, 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 hello.
It doesn't show everything for some reason.
It should pop up on the right-hand side. When you click on the control room icon, then like on the right-hand side, another window shows up with each of the people that are there and a way to control the camera, the microphone, and the volume. So I could mute Nikki. I muted her so that we don't hear her talk. Then I can unmute her. Watch. Did you hear that? Did you hear Nikki? Here, I'll do it again.
www.gmail. Yes.
Did you hear Nikki? I unmuted her.
www.gmail.
You heard her say that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. So that's kind of cool.
Well, what do you see right now? What do you see? It asks you for my name? Okay, for username, and then does it just ask for a password? I think you have to do enter.
Donna still there? Donna.
Tita. There you
My
go.
goodness.
Hi, Tita. Okay,
Ah.
so before we get
Mhm.
Donna, is Eric coming back?
I don't know what happened to him because it seems
Okay.
he's not on Facebook either. I don't know.
Okay. Hey, Tita. So I'm just gonna walk you through this platform.
Please,
So
thank you.
this platform is more accessible than WebEx
Mm-hmm.
because for WebEx, although we can have cameras, the audio is through phones, and so it's not too accessible internationally. So this platform is Google Hangouts for the video, and we're broadcasting it through YouTube. And the YouTube link can be posted anywhere, Facebook, or be sent in an email. But
Oh,
this
there's Eric.
allows, yeah. So this allows the moderator to control whose video is on and who's able to speak. It also has a chat feature on the top left corner there, where if you, at the very top left, there's a chat icon. So moderators or whoever is on the Google chat can talk without people on Facebook or YouTube being able to see. People can also share their screens instead of their video if they want to do a presentation. And we have a control room where if you press it on the right side, the control room will pop up where your IT moderator or multiple moderators can mute and unmute people if they're not speaking or if there are echoes. And that's pretty much it.
Oh, and it can also, what's this? Accommodate several, what's that? In Donna's language a while ago, presenters.
Yeah, it can.
Yeah, this looks good.
Yeah, and we don't need another phone line. Everything is through here, and then Eric can figure out a way to have it broadcast through Facebook Live. It's a different. It might just be like a manual way to do it versus an embedded way, but I think you can figure that out, right, Eric? Just the broadcasting part of it.
I'm like trying to figure it out right now.
Okay. So I think this will work. And what I like about this too is that the chat feature will allow those of us that are just the presenters to communicate with each other without the public seeing it. So we could say, okay, Eric, can you now have the consultants get ready to do the presentation? Like Julie is up next, something like that. Like we can communicate with him through that chat feature and no one else will see it. I think that's what I like about it. And then we have control over which cameras will be turned on or off, which volume will be heard or not heard. Right now, everyone's volume is turned on, but if I wanted to, I could mute Nikki, for example. So like, let's just say the main window will be the consultants, and then the windows down below will be the various different viewing parties, right? We could show the viewing parties, and then we can also turn them off.
So how many viewing parties can be?
I think it just depends on who we allow to be part of the Google Hangout, this Google Hangout, but it should only just be for the people who we want to be shown on video. So moderators, you said there would be probably 2, right, on the US side. The consultants, so that's 3, and then the major city viewing parties. It doesn't have to be every single one, but if San Francisco is going to have 2 or 3 big ones, they can each have their own they can log into the Google Hangout. But we
Uh-huh.
don't have
All
to
three of
show
them.
we don't have to show every screen simultaneously. We can turn them on and off as needed. Yeah.
Mm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so one control, one controller, main controller,
Yeah. There
which
could be several, but yeah.
there has to be coordination
Yeah, coordination.
via the chat.
Yes. Hmm.
So how's the chat? How would the chat
So if you
happen?
look on the
Left? There's nothing.
how come my chat is not now it's not showing.
Uh-huh.
If you hover on the left side of your Google Hangout window,
Hmm.
a bar should come out with, yeah, and then just select
Oh, there it
chat,
is. Yeah.
which is the very top icon.
Select which one?
So if you
The
go
very top, yeah.
on the left side, Tita, there's
Yes.
a chat icon, the first icon on the top. If you click on it, it says chat.
Oh, the
Then the
blue one.
Yes, the blue one, and then the group chat will pop up on the right side.
Oh, there. Ah, I see it. Mm.
How is
Oh,
it that
okay. Yeah.
how is it that there's no more feedback right now? Did you guys like turn off the audio from your
I turned off the Facebook Live audio.
Yeah, okay. And okay.
Mhm.
So, so if we're gonna participate in the Google Hangout, we can't have the Facebook Live audio like next to it, or we just have to be muted if we're not talking, you know? That way we avoid that feedback.
I see.
So you mute and unmute yourselves,
Yeah, you can.
and can somebody there be like coordinating all that?
Yeah. Hmm. We can
Okay,
unmute
then.
ourselves. We can also, as a moderator, mute other people. We can just mute them.
So by moderator, we mean the tech moderator.
Yes, the tech moderator.
Mhm.
Yes.
Like for the most part of the program, you can just have them all muted,
Yep. Yeah.
right? When it comes down to
Yes.
you guys can just control, okay, this person next, yada yada
Mhm.
yada, and then
Mhm.
We just can't have the Facebook Live audio on while we're speaking into the mic for Google Hangout.
and have the Facebook Live audio on them.
Right? Like, or because if,
Yeah,
got it? Yeah.
because it make it confusing.
Yeah.
Eric, from your end, it might be better to have one computer for Google Hangout, and then one with the Facebook, and then just have someone listen through headphones just to see how it is on Facebook Live. But for questions, I was thinking when we're taking them from the viewing parties, they can queue up on the chat and be like, Northeast has one question, and then we can call on them, or your moderator can just read out their questions.
Well, I mean, what we were trying to do is get the actual like sound of them asking it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
So, video and sound, right? And so, yeah, I think the chat could be the communication of like, okay, who's next and all that.
Mm-hmm.
of the tech moderators.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But that chat, does it show up in this window or not? Like the Hangout window?
Yeah,
Only if I turn it on, right?
only on
I
the
could,
Hangout window. But you just
It shows up in the Hangout window, but not the YouTube video.
mm-hmm.
Which is good, I think.
Yeah.
So that the communication is between the tech moderators.
the only thing is like, say, if look at Facebook Live right now, right? See if I enable the chat.
The Facebook chat.
No, the YouTube or the
The
Google.
YouTube. Okay.
I can make it. I can crop it out.
Okay.
Let me
Mm-hmm.
see. Can you check the Facebook Live and see how it sounds? Like, do you have headphones? Okay.
Are those the books at your back, Eric? The books
Yeah,
that you sell?
bookstore.
Oh, this seems good.
Channel Live.
So, Nikki will probably have to work. So we just have to decide who will be the tech moderator on the US side. I can volunteer if it makes sense for me to, since we're already testing it out, figuring out how to use it. And I have a pretty good idea of how the program should go. But should there be like a main, like somebody speaking though, like the speaking moderator? You know what I mean? 'Cause I
Yeah,
don't know
the idea, the original idea was for Reverend Yoshi and Natasha.
Okay.
Yeah. So if that's possible, and Natasha's New York based,
Okay.
and it doesn't matter though, Ara, where they are.
No, it doesn't matter. So I think
You have a contact with their local tech moderator.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
it.
I'll have to reach
Oh,
out.
okay.
Uh-huh.
It would probably be Elaine.
Yeah, and we probably have to walk through the tech moderators from the different cities where the speaking moderators will be at, so they can see this, see this platform, and I can reach out to see when they're available, and I can just walk them through this.
And this is relatively more used or popular, right?
This is, I mean, we use Google Hangout a lot for meetings, but this is the first time I've seen with all these, like, because this is sort of like a, what do you call it, Nikki? This is Google Broadcast. I don't know.
On
There's
air.
just
It's like Hangout on air.
Hangout on air. Yeah. So it's like an enhanced version of Google Hangout. So we use this a lot for like if we have meetings, you know, we just do Google Hangout. But this one just has a lot of other features and functions to make it more controlled. You can control which cameras are turned on and off, which volume, you know, you can control volume. You can mute people out. So that way the viewing audience that's viewing the broadcast will only see and hear what the moderator selects.
Mm-hmm.
So I could just be completely like off camera, but be communicating with the tech moderators through the chat box.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, what's happening here in this chat, or not the chat box, but so right now it's showing you, Donna, right?
Yeah.
So whatever you're seeing, like, okay, say right now, I selected myself. Are you seeing me now?
Yes. You're on the main screen.
I'm on the main screen. Then I'm gonna put Nikki. Now it's Nikki, right?
No.
You are in the main screen. Now it's Donna.
You know how Google Hangout does it? It puts on the main screen whoever's speaking.
Ah.
Did you notice that?
Yeah.
It automatically does it.
It's between the two of you, though. Nikki, will you speak?
Hello, 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 hello.
Oh, there.
Yeah.
How come I don't get to the main screen
You
when I
are,
speak?
but you're.
I do?
Well, on mine, you're like in a really dark room.
Okay.
So I turned my camera off. You can't see me, right?
I can see you.
Just a picture of me. All right.
Your
Okay,
camera.
she has a new hairdo.
Yeah, I think like so it's audio. It captures the audio. So if we just mute everyone except for whoever is scheduled to speak,
Yeah.
then we wouldn't have a problem of like changing screens unless they're having a conversation. So it should be like a tight schedule of, okay, MC, then pass it on to Europe, and then pass it back to MC, pass it back to New York, whatever, and then a specific time for Q&A.
I think on my end, as far as like what's shown on Facebook, I think I have to control it, like which screen.
Sure. Yeah.
But
Okay.
then maybe that's one thing y'all can put in the chat box, like I don't know
Like,
how,
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Or
Yeah.
something like that.
Eric, are you using the embed, the YouTube link, or like the way that you did it last night?
I'm doing it as like a capturing a window. It's a window capture feature in OBS. This broadcasting program.
Is it because we're also using videos that they prepared?
Yeah, that's why I'm doing that, and also to be able to do the overlay, like.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
And all that. The thing is, the communication right now, like how we're talking to each other. We would have to like not do that, right?
Yeah.
Because it would just have to be all chat.
Okay. Yeah.
It's just presenters.
Yeah. And the presenters have to be very keen on, if they're not muted, anything they say will be captured. So when we go live, they just have to know that.
So the tech person,
the tech
should be,
just has to like make sure they're muted or something if they don't need to be heard. Yeah.
Okay.
most of the time, the sound should just be in Utrecht anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mhm. The only time
For the Q&A.
yeah, the only time you would
Let's
turn
try.
on is like if you're
How
gonna
about-
ask.
What if we try to do like a Q&A right now, and it's really like, okay, no talking
Okay,
except for whoever.
okay. So Nikki's Portland, I'm Seattle, Tita Marma's DC. Okay.
All
So
right.
can you, when you want to moderate, Eric, you want to just turn all of our volumes off? So like pretend it's real life.
No, you guys control your own.
Oh, okay. So, okay.
Oh, so when I'm not speaking, I mute myself.
Yeah.
How do I do that? This one, click.
Yeah, you're muted now. All right. So tell me in the chat box who's next in the order and stuff. Okay, up next we have a question from Portland.
Hey, yeah, thanks for presenting, everybody. I just have a question for Eric.
Mhm.
Eric, your head is very shiny. What shampoo do you use?
We ran out of shampoo yesterday, so he had to go to Albert Heijn, the store next door. I don't know what shampoo she bought.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. But then there should already be like, okay, all right. Okay, up next we have a question from DC. So DC has to unmute.
There. Okay.
Okay.
So please bring books from there, from where you are.
Which books would you want in particular?
Imperialism.
Oh, okay. Oh, the new one.
Yes. Okay.
I don't see that yet on the shelf.
Okay. Thank
saw
you.
it. Okay. All right. So while people are talking, you know, asking their questions, we already have to have like, you know, like queuing up who's next. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah. Like basically make a list already and put it out there. This is working out though, huh?
Yeah, this is gonna work.
Okay, there we go.
Cool. Thanks,
That's
Nikki. So, we should definitely do like a trial run with the consultants though. I'm thinking like a day before or even like something like close to it, right? Just to make sure. Or like an hour before. I don't know how you want to do that, but just to kind of like orient them on how it's going to work kind of thing.
Yeah, I suppose they would depend so much on Eric, and there's another tech person there, Eric.
Yeah.
I have to update Aldo on how this all works. Yeah. But at least now we figured out the system.
Yeah.
It's
so
pretty
we
simple.
can then start advertising Facebook Live, right, through the iChirp page. Like we can just say that in our prop, right?
Yeah.
Because that's the part we're missing. We haven't informed people on what the platform is going to be yet.
Yes.
The final platform.
Yes.
But then we have to, yeah, we just have to pull together the ones that will be on Google Hangout, which is just moderators and tech moderators of viewing parties, right? That's it. We're just limiting it to that. Okay.
Yeah.
So in this platform, in this platform, chats that like the ones I see Duterte's live stream, chats that go there doesn't necessarily happen that way. There are chats that come out from when you view a live stream. It doesn't happen that way.
What, are you talking
You
about
mean
on Facebook Live, Tita?
Yes, yes.
no, that's still gonna happen.
It still
You
will
still have
happen.
that.
So
Yeah.
people will still
Yeah.
make comments.
Yeah.
And then who will see them?
Everybody, the whole world.
So,
The
Tita,
whole world.
what the main audience will see is, or what the primary view they'll see is the Facebook Live, which Eric will, he will crop out the video that we're on, the Google Hangout, and he'll put it on Facebook Live.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. So the tech moderators will be able to monitor that or see control.
We still need someone who's going to be following that dedicated and like what we talked about last time, deleting comments. And then also, so we're not going to have any questions come through the Facebook Live comments anymore. Yeah.
I mean, I think we should still entertain them.
Okay.
Because not everyone's going to be in a viewing party, and not everyone will be, or in a Google Hangout. They're just going to watch Facebook Live. So I think we should entertain some questions, and it's up to, I would say it's really up to either Reverend Yoshi and the other person or Angie to glean those questions out. If that's their purpose, if their purpose is to be kind of like like the who you're hearing moderate and facilitate this live stream.
We're going to need someone other than Angie.
I think so.
Okay, so it could be the two then, between New York and San Francisco.
Someone who would monitor those that are coming.
Like we have to think of someone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, we have to think of someone who knows.
She'll be questions to Angie.
Yes.
Yeah. So we're thinking of asking Tita Ruth to choose the question.
Choose the questions
from the Facebook. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So you will talk to her.
Yeah.
So one will be enough.
Someone else watching from Facebook Live?
There needs to be, well.
No, right now. It's been stuck for a long time.
Are you guys watching Facebook Live right now? Anybody?
I have it on.
It's not frozen, is it?
It is.
It is?
Oh, no, it's not. I have it on.
So it can go simultaneously.
Yeah, it can, but you only want to have, you don't want to have the audio on. Unless you're wearing headphones, you can have it on.
The thing that we should actually practice is because there is going to be the audio blasting out in your area, right?
Yeah.
The Facebook Live. So let's practice. Despite all that, how we're going to communicate, and then only turn on whoever's going to ask a question. So like turn on the Facebook on your computers, Facebook audio, but then mute your Google Hangout for now.
The sound, the output sound?
like mute your mic on your Google Hangout.
Okay, all right.
But you have Facebook Live audio on, right? Just communicate in chat. So, all right. All right, up next we have a question from Seattle.
Yeah, so my question is, the Dutch make a lot of cheese. What's your favorite cheese in the Netherlands?
Okay, thank you for your question. What's your favorite cheese? Oh, yeah, play that. Favorite cheese from the Netherlands?
Old cheese.
Old cheese.
Goat cheese. Pesto cheese.
Pesto cheese? Okay, cool. What about the next question? Okay, up next, we have a question from Portland.
Yeah, how are the coffee shops in the Netherlands?
Oh, there's two types of coffee shops. There's coffee shops where you can drink coffee, and there's other coffee shops where you can enter a new dimension of reality.
Oh, cool. Thank you.
Okay.
Did you hear me laughing? I forgot to unmute.
I didn't hear you laughing.
You did?
No.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So,
Okay. It looks like the flow should really be, there should be really a
like a script almost.
general plan for who should be allocated this and that question.
Yeah.
And I think there, right at the start of the Q&A, we should already have like a list, in the chat box. Like,
Yes.
how do
Number.
you? Yeah. That way, over here, I already know, like, okay, who's next for the next, 4 different.
Yeah, I think at the very beginning, someone in the chat should introduce themselves as the QA moderator.
Okay.
Because then they'd know who to take the keys from.
Who will that be? The main control would be in Utrecht, right?
Well, for the Q&A, I think it should be someone from the U.S. who's like,
from the U.S.
just, deciding, okay, who's first, second, third.
What's Tita Roth's role then?
She's the one here monitoring Facebook.
Questions on Facebook. Yeah, the comments.
Comment questions.
And we'll do Facebook questions after the viewing party questions. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
allocate.
I expect, well, I don't know how it's going to be. You think there's probably going to be a lot of questions from, how many different areas are having this in
We
a
don't
year.
know yet.
Well, at least 6.
So at least 6. So you can expect that there's going to be at least 6 questions
Hmm.
ready, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um,
So in terms of answers,
yeah.
should we also advise the length or how does that happen? There should be an estimate,
That's
not
the
more
thing.
than
If
not
you
more.
for the Q&A,
Uh-huh.
it's basically it's only a Q&A for Joma and then a Q&A for Julie, right? Because there's 2 Q&A
Yeah,
sections.
although I guess the first one is combined, Fidel's and where is that? Yeah,
Joma.
yeah.
So Fidel and Joma present back to back, and then it's Q&A, and then it's Tita Julie, and then Q&A.
Yes.
Because if you ask Joma a question,
Uh-huh.
talk for like 10, 15 minutes just answering that question.
Just the answer.
He should be prepped too to keep his answers succinct.
So that will be for the write-up that we will prepare. We'll include that, some suggestions to the speakers, considering the flow.
Mhm.
Yeah, like maybe try to answer the question in 3 minutes or something, because I don't know, it might be difficult for them, but
That's why
you
it's
know,
try.
I can already foresee they're gonna like go on, and I don't think we're like, if it's a 15-minute, right, Q&A, and then there's like a 25-minute or
Yeah.
something like
Yes.
that.
Mhm.
So the 15-minute one, that's probably only gonna really be able to do
2
3 or
questions.
4 questions.
No, the first one is 20 minutes. And the second one
20
is
minutes.
25 minutes.
Second one is 25,
25, yeah.
20 minutes. Like, say if you just give even 5 minutes per answer,
Okay.
like realistically, right? Yes.
Well, Julie is very concise.
Julie is the 25-minute one, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So she might be able to answer quite a few questions.
That is a question, of course.
But in the first one, you can only probably get 20 minutes. How many?
Well, we can try moderating him. Have a big ass timer in front of him.
So that will be actually the role of Angie there, and in coordination with you, Eric.
So he can be a little bit more
Mhm.
conscious instead of just letting him go on and on.
The thing is, it's not just Joma in the Q&A. It's Fidel and Joma, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It does fine too.
Fidel can.
But I think Fidel's focus would be on uh the update on the Pistox, why it
Tap him.
was stalled.
So like
Jomas would be more the analysis.
tap him.
Mhm.
Or we can do something similar to what we did of like if the questions can be typed into another computer or with a screen in front of him so he can keep on track of the question.
Mhm.
Help a little bit.
Yeah. We probably would need to do that anyways for. Project it. It's kind of.
Project it first on their, so they will have their each of them their, what's this, their laptops.
No, I think we'll just try to see if we can project it on this wall. The question.
You can ask Christoph to maybe.
Yeah. Let's go.
Good morning.
Morning.
Palis ka na?
Hold on 1 second. See that gray cable there?
I
The
probably have to
USB.
get off pretty soon. I have work early tomorrow morning.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, we pretty much have it figured out now.
Yes.
We're just
Yeah. I think we just have to iron out the program and then maybe do
Mhm.
like a quick rehearsal with the consultants
No.
there.
You?
Mhm.
Oh, really?
Who can help with writing the instructions?
The instructions?
Yes. I think it will help if there's something
Yeah.
written.
I'm trying to think if I have
Like
time.
what you did with the WebEx thing. That made it clear. I mean, understandable with people who read it, even if you don't know
Yeah.
anything at all about WebEx, but because you wrote it down,
Uh-huh.
it seemed understandable.
I can write it from like a signing on perspective.
Yeah. And then
I'm try putting this
that's by way
somewhere
of starting off.
if we were
Others
going to
can probably add
position it.
in case there's something. There's other perspectives that could get in. But it will be good if you can write that. Nikki, thank you.
Is this today? Are you gonna?
Hey Nikki, when you
Oh,
launch
no.
Google Hangout Air, do you launch it the same way a regular Google Hangout?
3.
Or is there separate like app you use or whatever?
I launch it from Google. I mean, from YouTube.
Oh, you launch it from YouTube.
Yeah. So I don't know what happens, but like I can stop broadcast now,